Hello everyone, we're back with our lovely streamy and tonight stream right here. Today I'll be playing a little bit of a lawyer game right here just to be with everybody, and I think it would be great for us to be together. So it's gonna be another short and sweet stream for everybody that is watching me. I stream ever so often. I think I'm streaming almost every day right now. So if you guys want to come by, I'll be very happy to see all of you. I do want to change this to maybe. Yeah, we'll change that to entertainment right here. And for this one. Okay, I think I'm done, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go right here. We're playing more lawyer game. I better let people know that if you guys are interested in just winding down for the night, I think it would be great. So short stream on Ace Attorney. Come by and chill out with me. With Puffy Pam. Drink Pam for me too. Okay, that should do it. Alright, let's go. It was during the night she came to see us. I remember very well. Alright. So I think she will be talking about you know, her parents, I think. Let's see, what do we have? Iris, this Hound of the Baskerville story. I take it that it's another tale inspired by your father accounts. That's right, I thought it was fascinating. But it's different somehow from the other case, I mean. Wait, who finished the story? Is that Chomes? I don't really know, it must be special in some way. Because after I have written it, and I showed the manuscript to Hurley, it turned as white as sheet, as it was the first time I ever seen him like that. It pained me to have to say this after you toyed over it for so long, Iris. But this story must not be published at this time, under any circumstances. But why not? It's one of my best work. I'm not at liberty to say, not now, so please do not ask me. Alright then, I won't. But I do solemnly swear that I will explain everything one day, Iris, when the time is right. That's how the manuscript came to be with Mr. Windibank, isn't it? Yes. Hurley said it had to be somewhere very safe. It really get my goat, that does. It's treating you like a child. I mean, that's what it is. Keeping secret is like that. I'm sure Mr. Shom isn't trying to be mean. Eh? But if he wasn't at the liberty to talk about it, I'm sure there must have been a very good reason. I think so too, says Susato. Yes, you lot are trusting for your own good, but it can't be pulled wool over my eyes. Shom is lying to Iris. I bet my life on it. Oh, she's so sad. No! Don't be sad. Wait, what? You realize you don't know anything about your parents, Gina. I ain't got any, have I? Never did have. How did she come to be then? These end up full of orphan like me. No one want nothing to do with us. From the minute we are born, not even our moms. Aww. But we all stick together. The older one look after the little ones and make sure they get by. Nah, diving my life, I love it. I get kicked out of every time I live some pompous idiot purse. That's how we all afford to eat. I'm like Robin Hood, ain't I? That's how I see it. Oh, Gina. I do think about it sometimes. What it would be like to have a parent. I mean, I always thought it would make everything right. But I've lost Evan. Listen to what Iris just said. It sounds like Evan's parents ain't always easy either. I mean, if you've never had them, you don't feel like you're always wanting to meet them. I don't want to see daddy so much. Aww. Hello, Andrew. So we're back at the attic right here where we're talking about kind of a heavy subject right here. I don't think you missed much right here. The last time, you know, we're talking to Iris and, you know, the pink hair girl right here. You remember her, right? Let me show you real quick. Yeah, we were talking to Iris right here, and we were talking to Gina as well. Both of them are great. So, she was asking about the manuscript that she wrote and why Sholmes did not want her to publish it because it linked to the case of her adopted father being killed because Mr. Wilson, I think that is his name. He was in the first case, right? He was shot because of the swan girl poisoned him, remember? So yeah, we're trying to uncover what is happening right now. So Gina say that Sholmes is lying to Iris because you know, Sherlock Holmes don't want Iris to find out that her parents, I mean her adopted parents passed away. Adopted daddy. Gina, what do you mean when you said you know Sholmes is lying to Iris? Oh, okay. Hello, Richard. Welcome to the streamy. Did you bought me a thick tam tam? I asked that everyone that come to my stream brought me a thick tam tam right here. Well, he reckon he popped that manuscript or whatever, right? But come on, that's obviously a load of rubbish. Oh my, what do you think that, Gina? Simple. If that story was really in the old Windybank storeroom, there's no way someone from halfway around the world in the other world, you, could know about it. Sorry, Iris, but if you ask me, he sold it. Without telling you. Of course he would not sold it, but the thing is that the manuscript that she wrote actually come true. Someone really lost their life. Going with church with my nana on Sunday. That sounds lovely right here, Richard. That sounds very lovely. Also, I have one pam-pam beside the one that I'm wearing. Huh. Grown-up do have a lot worse than that, I believe. Bare-faced liar. Lots of them. You just ain't realized it yet. I mean, Gina is older, right? She's like 7 years older. That's why she's taller as well. I'm telling ya, the manuscript ain't at Windybanks. You'd soon to see if you had a look. No, he's not that bad. They're all getting her wrong. I mean, getting him wrong. If I'm honest, I've wondered if Hurley telling me the truth sometimes. But I don't think he sold it. I mean, that sometimes I wonder he might have hidden my manuscript somewhere I don't know. Even though it's wrong of me to doubt him. Don't be too hard on yourself, Iris. Hey, us right here. By the way, we are the lawyer right here that's talking to these two girls. Oh my goodness, look at the time. So they're going to night-night now. Since they are sleeping over, these two. So they're going night-night now. And please don't mention any of this to Hurley. Good night then, Iris. Good night, Gina. You must have let me make you breakfast tomorrow. I insist. Oh yes, please. I can't wait, Susie. Good night then. Good evening, baby Jamie. Good morning, Mommy. I'm playing the lawyer game, your favorite game. Yay. I just thought that it would help people ease into the night a little bit easier right here. That's why I started playing this game. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Can you snuggle with me? So, I think you missed a little bit of a dialogue where Iris and Iris and Gina came. They came to actually have a sleepover. Isn't that great? And they were talking about the manuscript right here that Iris have wrote. She wrote the story where, the very first case where Dr. Wilson actually got poisoned by the swan lady. Remember that? And so what really happened is that she was trying to just come to us and talk if Sholmes is lying right here. I hope there's a pad on their sleepover. Oh, Mommy B, you got to transport the Pam Pam to them. We got to get the Pam Pam to them. Well, they're in London though. But I'm actually wearing Pam Pam right now, so you don't have to worry. Sometimes she speaks just like an adult, but deep down she's still just a child. Yes, she is just a child right here. You remember Iris, how she looked like? This is Iris. And this is Gina right here. Both of them are staying over. Isn't that great? Well, I think it's time that I turn in for the night too. Naruhodo-san. By the way, her room is just across the stair right here. You see the stair? Just straight forward right here is her room. So everyone is going night-night. Dr. John H. Wilson, Iris' father, but also the name of the murdered visiting professor at the Yume University. It can't be a mere coincidence. There's something deeper going on. This is where we dig deep right here. And maybe the next case that we are doing could be connected. Mr. Naruhodo. Mr. Naruhodo. That voice. That's Mr. Sholmes. Why did he come in late at night? What's going on? It's the middle of the night. He came to woke us up. It's Miss Lestrade. She's gone. Wait, I thought that they was having a sleepover. She was supposed to be sleeping in Iris' room, but her bed is empty. Well, she's an independent young woman. She probably decided to go home, no? Could it be a kidnapping? I think not. From speaking to her before she go to bed, I received a distinct impression that she was looking forward to breakfasting with Miss Susato. No, I don't believe that the girl has gone home. I have been waiting for over an hour now. So he went to check on her, but she is missing. Over an hour? If you won't mind, indulge me. Look out of the window, my dear fellow. You mean that window? Is that the windy bank? Wait a minute, why is there a light on at this? Oh, the pawnbroker! She's trying to bust out that manuscript! Hi, Poofy Detective! Hi, Callie! Welcome to the stream! Yay, so many Babs here! Hooray! Baby Vanessa? Mommy, can you give me huggles? I haven't got snuggles yet. Me need snuggles. Andrew, me need snuggles. Can you guys give me big huggles, please? She's really gonna went and get it. It's simple. If that story was really in the old Windy Bank storeroom, there's no way someone from half around the world, in other words, you could have known about it. He was gonna steal the manuscript. Sorry, Iris, but if you ask me, you sold it. Without telling you. So she was going to prove to Iris. Could Gina have gone? It seems you have some knowledge of the situation, Mr. Naruhodo. Sorry. Oh no, not really. He was lying to Sholmes. Well, anyway, we must investigate at once. Miss Susato! Oh, she also woke up as well? 16th of April. 1:14 AM, Baker Street. Snuggle Jamie, thank you. I need me snuggles. The door of the window bank is open. And the lamp is burning. Thank you so much, Callie. Thank you, Andrew, for the snuggles. I really needed that. Must be Gina. Let us hope it's nothing more sinister. Come, there's not a moment to lose. Clearly something is afoot inside. Wait, there's a blood on the calendar. There's no one here. Oh yes, there is. No, there's a gun sound. Mr. Sholmes, Mr. Sholmes. What the? Has Mr. Sholmes been shot? Leave me, Mr. Naruhodo. But after them, go! Right. Wait, he been shot. Blast. I lost him. Hello? What have we here? Oh, the Bobby. The alarm was raised from this pawnbrokery, sir. Would you know something about that? Officer, come with me. It's my friend, Mr. Sholmes. He's been shot. Shot? Did I do a good impression of the Bobby? Great! Say Fox Play 2104. Aw, thank you so much, Fox Play. That's so sweet. Oh my god. I haven't been raid in thousands of years. Thank you so much for the raid right here. I got a raid on my little baby channel right here. Thank you. Hope that you'll enjoy the stream right here. We're playing we're playing an Ace Attorney game. It's a lawyer game. We are a lawyer in England, and we're just witnessing a crime right here. Oh my god, there's so many people. I never had so much people in my little baby channel right here. Thank you so much. Poofy Raid! Say Callie. Oh, thank you. And Mummy Wee, thank you for the snuggles as well. Thank you so much. Hope that you guys will enjoy just me narrating and discovering this murder story together right here. And I hope that you enjoy my a little bit of voice acting. With the policeman close behind me, I ran back to the Windy Banks. Thank you so much though for the raid. So you know, for some reason it will show you are playing Elden Ring. I have been playing Elden Ring.
Mr. Sholmes!
Mr. Narado.
How bad is it? Never mind me, but there's much at stake. Behind that door. In the storeroom. Hurry! It's Gina!
Wait. Gina is not the one that died, right? It was the pawnbrokery that got shot. Is he even okay? It even felt like a murder right there. That was horrible. Oh my god. Well, the story developed so fast. It was so fast. With just a gunshot. I'll be alright. After them, go. Oh my god. Behind that door. In the storeroom. Hurry. Oh my god. What? No, she was framed. I think it was someone framed her. No way that she would be the one that shot him. No. Someone frame her. Oh no. From that moment, Windy Bank's pawnbrokery had become a crime scene. Everything that followed happened in a whirlwind of activity. Puffy, Red, I hope. Poofy Raid, I hope, say Mummy V. Aww. I'm not sure if they're still with me or not. I hope that they are. I'm trying my best to to you know, just be with everybody right here, and it just means a lot to me right here. The arrival of the police, the preliminary investigation of the scene and the questioning. It was just before dawn, before I was allowed to my lodging at 22B. So this is in the morning now. So we're back at our legal consultancy. Oh, hi Iris. A telegram came, but all it said was wait at home. Oh yes, we asked one of the policemen to have it sent. It was simply impossible to come back. When I woke up, I was all alone. Hurley and Ginny were gone. Everyone was gone. Oh, poor baby. What happened, Bruno? Poor Iris, she's trembling. She obviously trying very hard not to let herself get too worried. I'll explain everything that I know. Something awful happened, hasn't it? Yes, I'm afraid so. But we cannot lie to her because she's a genius. Wait, let's talk to her. So we have to tell her about the event at the Windy Bank. Mr. Windybank is dead. So the shopkeeper really passed away. He was shot. We discovered it in the early hour this morning. Oh yes, I had a feeling. You did? I saw all of the policeman carriage pulling up beside his shop. So I knew something must have happened there. When we entered the Windy Bank in the small hours, we disturbed a gang of 2 thugs. They ran out onto the street, and I chased after them, but they got away. So it was one of them who shot Mr. Windybank, I suppose. I don't know, but that's not what the police believe at the moment. Oh, why not? They arrested someone else as their prime suspect, you see. Gina. She did have a gun in her hand. She was framed, maybe knocked unconscious, and then they framed them, which is really horrible. Ginny, but why? Well, the thing is, no, Ginny wouldn't do something like that. I know, none of us think she did it. Then why would they have arrested her? I'm sorry, there was nothing I could do. So, where's Mr. Sholmes now? So where's Hurley then? Is he still investigating the scene? He really ought to have some breakfast. It's not good for him to miss the meal. I don't want you to worry, Iris, but I have some news about Mr. Sholmes. Is everyone still with me right here? When I hope that everybody is watching the streamy right here. Please don't change the channel right here. Stay with me. He was taken to hospital this morning. Oh yes, he indeed have been shot. Yay! Oh, my baby unicorn emote. They really help cheer me up. They really do. Do you like the story thus far? What do you think of the new development right here? I just wanted to make sure you know. Thank you, Foxy. When we entered Windy Bank, a gun was fired, and he took a bullet. Oh no, Hurley was shot. I might have to change the gamey right here if it bother you right here. Fox Play 2104. But if you don't mind, I would just like to continue right here. At least people would be able to find the stream at the very least, because I don't think that people this game is very niche of a game. It's a very niche game. I don't think that anybody is streaming it on Twitch anymore. It's alright. His life isn't in danger. This one is an Ace Attorney Chronicles. It's actually the ancestor of Phoenix Wright, the Ace Attorney series right here. This one is set in the 1970s, 1980s in London. And we follow Sherlock Holmes right here, or the 18 something. I'm not really sure when this Sherlock Holmes story came out. But instead of calling them Sherlock Holmes, they call them Sherlock Holmes instead. Just twisting the thing around just to not get sued. Really? Are you sure? Where is he? Which hospital? He's at the Saint Sinners. They are tending him there. I must see him at once. I'm sorry, Iris, but you can't. Why not? That's not fair. I'm a family member. I should be allowed. I like this game as well, say baby Vanessa. Aww. I hope Sholmes is okay. He's a dork, but I like him. Yeah, he can get serious from times to times right here. Love that, Lo. Say Fox Play. Thanks for being with me right here, Foxy. I hope that the people in the raid is staying with me as well. By the way, how did you find my stream right here? Did you scroll through Elden Ringy and happen to find me? It would mean a lot though if it's just like a random act of kindness right here. It's just so nice. No, I mean nobody can see him at the moment. He's not allowed any visitor. They're preparing to operate, you see? They are trying to get the bullet out of him. To operate? Oh, poor Hurley. Injured Sholmes. It was the two dogs who were in the Mr. Windybank shop, but they ran away, and there are no other. Like, we didn't have a security camera back then, you know. There are no security camera. Although there's the gadget that Iris have installed in the shop to take a photo. I'm not really sure if that has captured the two people that went into the shop and shot him. They shot Mr. Sholmes when we disturbed them, you see? It was pitch black inside the shop at the time. My mind went totally blank. I'm afraid I just froze. After them! Go! After that, I ran out into the street, but... well, they were long gone. I shouldn't have hesitated. I'm so sorry. It's my fault. I let them get away. Why don't we just have a lovely breakfast right here? A lovely breakfast sound like a really good thing in this game, you know, before this happened right here. Like, it's the same with the Conan series, you know, in the Japanese anime, you know, just like, something good were to happen. Oh yeah, we just put a murder right before that happened, okay? Seemed like a good story build up. Happily ever after. Nah, I don't think so. Why Japanese writer will always be like this? Well, if you've seen which way they went and chased after them, you might have been shot as well, Bruno. On top of everything else, I couldn't bear that. Oh, Iris. So where's Miss Susato or assistant? Where's Susie? She's still at the police station. I expect she's still being questioned. Police say that they wouldn't be finished for a while. Why aren't you there with her? I didn't get a good look at a criminal anyway. They weren't questioning me for long. Miss Susato stayed behind at the scene to tend to Mr. Sholmes, so they didn't get started until later. Besides, one of us have to come back to be with Iris. Yeah, I mean, she's just a 10 years old girl right here. I mean, she does seem very adult. Like, you know, she seemed to be acting like an adult, but you know, she's just a girl still. I'm glad that Inspector Gregson agreed to me leaving early. You should have let me know. I would have come to the station. So this is her friend that got arrested? Gina Lestrade, 17 years old. She's a pickpocketer. She went into the shop to get a manuscript for Iris, and yet she's met with a tragedy and been framed for a murder. I don't understand why they arrest Ginny. That's not fair. What about the two thugs that were at the scene? Aren't they the prime suspect? After all, they shot Hurley dead, didn't they? No, I mean Mrs. Sholmes isn't dead, Iris. This is so horrible. The thing is, Mr. Winnebank was found on top floor in the storeroom where he keep all his deposited articles. So these two thugs must have you know, forced him to open those articles up. And the storeroom door was locked from the inside. But he wasn't alone in there. Gina was found next to him on the floor as well, according to the detective who investigated afterwards. Don't tell me there was no one else in the room. Yes, exactly. How did you know? That's the only explanation. Yes, the only explanation indeed. What do you mean by that, Bruno? Well, what can I say? I'm damned if I agree. Damn if I don't. I'm afraid I'll need to go out again now, Iris. There's not much I can do at the moment. Can she come with us? I mean, she does want to come with us right here. But at least I can find out how Mr. Sholmes and Gina are getting on. I want to go too. Take me with you, Rono. I can't stand just sitting around here waiting. I'm not sure how I feel about taking a 10-year-old child to the scene of the murder. I don't want to leave her all alone either. Alright then, Iris. I'm gonna head to bed tonight. Have a good rest of the stream. Say Foxplay 2104. That means a lot right here. Foxplay, good night. And I hope that you have fun on my stream. I'll see you later right here. Foxplay, good night. Oh yes, I love to. Gina at the prison. Mr. Sholmes is possibly in his hospital bed. Don't forget we have to visit the crime scene. We need to conduct a thorough investigation. I can see you're ready for action. I imagine Iris would appreciate going to the hospital sooner rather than later. Well, shall we visit the crime scene, shall we? We can go to the Sinner Hospital or the prison where she's at. You haven't been to this place yet. Don't forget to take me when you go. Let's go and talk to the her friend first in the prison. I think that when we go to the hospital, I think that Sholmes must still be in the hospital bed. Hello, Gina. She still have the grenade launcher. Police! Police did not confiscate that from her. You still have the grenade launcher. I wish she wouldn't point it at me all the time though. What are you here for? Ginny, I have been feeling it's because of us you ended up in trouble. So we were thinking that we might be able to help you. Well, you can't. Sorry. You heard. Get lost. What? Why is she so... Why is she so defensive all of the sudden? What happened? She refused to talk about the incident. It's not a grenade launcher. It's a Pam Pam launcher. Mommy Wee, I think you'll be a creator of that, Mommy Wee. You'll be launching them bedhead at me, are you? Would it have the function to change ourselves? Like, you know, like automatically change us? I mean, that would be kinda nice for the caregiver. Although, for a little one like me, I still would love to prefer to be changed on a changing table in the traditional way. Don't be like that, Ginny. I know you didn't do it. You never shoot someone. I know you wouldn't. I think you know me. Pull the other one. Oh, you ain't got the first idea about like old me. I'm a thief. I pinch people's purse when they're walking down the street. That's how I get by. If I saw me chance, I sneak into the pawn shop any day of the week. Just to see what I could lay my hands on. Get it? That's the kind of a person I am. She's covering something. I'll still be needing case from changing table. Need carrying case from CG. But Ginny, I'll be in the car tomorrow, they said. So, Toph came by before and said he would be a lawyer for me or something like that. Said it was my right or something. But I told him to get stuff. I don't need no lawyer. I don't need no one. She couldn't be staring at me more obviously if she tried. Why are you being like this, Ginny? Let's see if we can talk to him about why she didn't want me to represent her. I'm going to sleepy, twin sis. That's okay. Good night, Callie. I hope that you have fun right here. Hope you have a great time, Callie. Thank you. Thank you for being with me before night. Why did you send the public defender our way? He wanted to sign some paper, representation paper or something like that. It's gonna be rigged anyway, the whole trial. They'll pin me on me cause I'm a kid. That's what grown-up always do. Is she afraid? Love you. I love you too. Why do you think that? Cause that's how it's always been with a grown-up in the back of some me whole life. If you do what a grown-up tell you, it'll get your mates dragged off by the copper. Or worse. I have had it happen to me before and all. Been sold to nearly snuff on the back of it. Oh boy. I don't wanna think about that. You can't trust no one, that's the point. Soon as you do, you're gone to grass. You're gone to grass, dead. Wow, that's quite quite an exaggeration right there. Gina, listen. If you like, in tomorrow's trial, I could forget it. But she just bursts out, forget it. Don't you trust Bruno? Nah, I don't. What? It is London saying. It is indeed baby Vanessa and mommy Vanessa. Look, I'll ask you nicely now. Just leave me alone. So, can we ask her what happened? It would be nice if she would just tell us something about what happened. How did she get the gun into her hands? Why is she in that storeroom in the first place? Will you tell us what happened, Gina? Last night at the prawn brokery. There's nothing to tell. I figured it would pay me. So I broke into the place and started going through the storeroom. But the old bloke walked in on me and said, you know? Walk in on me and you know the rest. But why, Ginny? Why would you do that? Ain't it obvious the place is full of stuff I could sell for a shilling or two? This is not her. He wouldn't do that. Diving ain't easy, you know. It's a lot of work, and half the time, you don't even get nothing. Is that really why you broke into the place? What? Are you sure that's the true reason? Wasn't something else? Oh, give it a rest. What's the point of it anyway, eh? Nothing I could say would make a blind bit of difference. Please tell us, Ginny. We'll believe you, whatever it is. Believe me? Don't be daft. You can't believe nothing. Everyone lies all the time. And you know what? When it comes to liars, I'm the biggest of the lot. I have unforgivable lies I have. What do you mean by that? Unforgivable lies? What did you mean before, Gina? When you said you were the biggest liar of all the lot? Why didn't you tell us? These unforgivable lies you've told. Maybe we can help. Sorry. We're out of time. They're gonna wanna question me now. Ginny, please. Oh yeah. I wanted to give you this. Something to remember me by. A cat, a kitty cat, a photographic cat of a really adorable cat. I found it in one older pocket. Oldest code, ain't no point of me having it. I wonder what a little photograph like that was doing in the pocket of the overcoat. Anyway, don't bother coming again. Bye. Oh, Ginny. The white coat photograph has been entered to the court record. This is an adorable little cat. It looked like Wakahai. I always thought of a cat like to curl up under the heated kokosu blanket when it snows. Maybe British cats are different. It's a very cute cat. What is that? Date deposited. Wait, what's that? Look on the back of the print here. Something is written on it. 13th of February, 9 PM. Article deposited. 1 small box. Loan amount paid 10 shilling. Redemption deadline 13th of April, 9 PM. So this is the date that all happens, right? This small box. So this photographic print, it says redemption ticket? 13th of February. that could be significant. Just 2 days before the murder on the omnibus, wasn't it? A small box. That doesn't tell us much, does it? Bruno, if Mr. McGilda still had the ticket, then presumably he never redeemed the article. So do you think that the box must still be present somewhere in the shop? Yes. If something Mr. McGilda deposited, we need to investigate. So we have to go to the shop. Let's go to the hospital next. I want to see how Sholmes is doing. "16th of April, St. Samuel Hospital, Ward 3. Oh boy. Why does the London hospital look horrible? I mean, look at the wall breaking right here. Is it really that bad? In the 1800s, he's not here. No, that's strange. The nurse definitely say he was in bed by the window. Wait. Oh, I know what. That's probably what happened. Hurley's being a big baby, and the bullet wound wasn't that bad after all. So he's been sent home. Big baby! Mommy, am I a big baby as well? I'm not so sure about that, baby or not. There's no question it was fairly serious injury that Mr. Sholmes suffered. Oh, hello. What have we here? The ward is off limit. No visiting. So what are you doing here, eh? Well, I have, you know, we're Hurley's next of kin. Well, beg your pardon, then, ma'am, sir. Little ladies and a curious Eastern gentleman. The great mystery solver and a mysterious family, eh? That's how you see us, sure. Where is he, Constable? Where's Hurley? Yes, you forgetful you are. Aww. I believe it's currently operating theater, ma'am. Undergoing an extensive operation. Oh no! It's been several hours since he went in. Oh dear. Is he gonna be alright? It doesn't appear to be working, you see? The anesthetic, that is. Oh my goodness! Just think about operating without the anesthetic. I have heard a report of a gentleman claim may have had a little too much to drink last night. Coffee, that is. Oh frick. Anyway, that would be fair to assume that he won't be back for several of hours. Let's see, thank you, Constable. Perhaps we should leave and come back later. Oh, goodness me. I do want to look at the hospital a little bit. Let's see, what does it say? Through the day, on seeing any vermin, calmly and discreetly, informal matron. Oh yes, they have a rat and mice in hospital like this, and they love to feast on all the medicine. If you don't deal with them, there's nothing left to treat the patients. Rat and mice? Oh, I see. This is rather old building, I suppose. But the doctor is good. But the rat and mice is bad, right? Look at the bed. Poor Hurley. I know, it looks as stiff as a board, doesn't it? It does look very stiff. Often find him asleep face down on the floor, completely dead to the world. Oh boy, why did she find him like that? I'm gonna actually have to, actually, I might have to take off my pantry right here because it's so hot. Because Ria's pamper is possibly one of the one that doesn't have a good ventilation. Although they have a bubblegum scented in it, but you know, they're very bad ventilation. So they feel very hot inside of your pants or whatnot. They're good for winters, but not good for summers or anything else. There's nothing that I can actually look at right now. That's it. All I can really look at. Yeah, that's all. That's all. Let's just get out of here then, shall we? We do need to go to this pawnbrokery. Wow, there's so many police here. So many Bobby here. This is where it happened then, last night? That's right, two docs told you about it. We're obviously ransacking the place looking for valuables. But, apart from the policeman in here, you wouldn't know anything had happened. There's not a sign of disturbance. No, you're right about that, actually. In fact, if anyone, it's the police who seem to be the one doing the ransacking. I know what you mean. They are like gangs of organized criminal all dressed in black. Oh, I heard that. Oh no. It's the inspector with infinite fish and chips. I suppose. I ought to thank you for your vigilance last night. We got to the scene before it was disturbed at least. It's the shipman! Shame you let the two rogue get away, mind you. Yeah, sorry about that. I thought you'd be assigned extra men to beat around here, Grexy. Now look what happened, Hurley being injured. Because there weren't enough police on duty. Your ladyship! Why is he calling her your ladyship? No one told me you were coming. Why is he paying so much respect to her? I mean, she's an author of a book. Although, I think that he's a big fan. I expect you to take full responsibility for what happened to Hurley. And see, he has very best medical care. Well, he put in a very bad hospital. Of course, your ladyship, the very best doctor is in the hospital, attending to him as we speak. I don't think it's Runo's fault the rogue managed to get away, is it? Chasing criminal is a police job. Absolutely, your ladyship. As you say, ma'am, as you say. This is the first time he actually took off his hat. Wow. The gent in black is totally blameless. Everyone's in agreement about that. Would you believe it? He's like completely different person with Iris. Talk about a personality change. For the time period, it's a really good doctors. Aware of my mean manners. Are you thirsty, your ladyship? Perhaps like some juice? Some nice refreshing fruit juice? Why did he get rowdy right here? He seemed very happy to see her. Oh, why? Are you thirsty, Grexy? I'll have some of my special herbal tea with me if you like some. Look. Ah, lovely. Ah, very much. Ah, really hit the spot, your ladyship. Where did he even get the glass of the tea right here? Pull it out of nowhere. I don't even recognize him like this. Now, let's converse with him. What happened with the investigation? What did you find so far? Nothing to it, really. Very simple cases. There's some very definitive evidence. We're about to charge that diver we arrested last night, in fact. Gina, you're going to charge her? That's right. You should be bringing her before the judge at the Bailey tomorrow. Definitive evidence, you say? What is it? Come on, show me. Your ladyship, as much as I wish to oblige you, I'm afraid. Ah, I see. You already captured a pair of ducks who broke into the last night, have you? What the? Wait, how did she know? How did she know? He pulled it out of his ass. Mommy! And you're going to put them on stand as witnesses, are you? How could you? How? How could you possibly know that? I had a feeling, that's all. Remind me to never keep a secret from Iris. You have arrested 2 men who shot Mrs. Sholmes, have you? Well, yes, they were rounded up pretty quickly by the lads on the beat. And Miss Lestrade is being held at the prison. She should be, assuming she hasn't lifted the key from the jailer, of course. Can you tell us anything about Mr. Sholmes? What are his conditions? Sorry, I'm not at the liberty to divulge that information. Scotland Yard matters are strictly confidential. No, he's being operated on Saint Sinner. Why can't I see him? I'm a family, you know? I'm terribly sorry, your ladyship. It's the hospital policy, no visiting at all. But the bullet he must have hit in the artery in his midriff. He lost a fair bit of blood. Oh no. It didn't seem to be too bad in the first hour or so, but a hemorrhage like that is enough to make it even one and only Sholmes pipe down. Mrs. Sholmes is a human like the rest of us, you know? Well, anyway, he having an emergency surgery right now. They got to stop that bleeding. He'll be alright, won't he? They'll make him all better, won't he? What happened to Mr. Sholmes? Oh, didn't you see? I streamed it the whole time right here. He's been shot. He's been shot by these 2 ducks right here in the shop. They were trying to go into the shop and to, you know, to discover what happened, and we found Gina inside and she's been captured. And now she's being held in prison because we found her lying unconscious with a pistol in her hand, and the shopkeeper was found dead. Really? How do you know? Eh? How do I know? Because of course, yes. Because Mrs. Sholmes is such a great detective, that's why. We better pray that the doctor have better grasp of what he's needed to make someone well again. Oh dear, please don't die early. I report to your ladyship if he's out and operating. So why did you call him her ladyship? What, out with it, sunshine? Well, there seemed to be a marked difference between the way you talk to me and Iris. Watch the sauce, Sonny. I'm a copper. And we don't go in for favoritism. But he's right. You do treat us differently. It's cause of those adventure of Herlock Sholmes stories, that's why. Oh, I crop up in them, don't I? Inspector Tobias Gregson. Oh, well, yes, because you're an acquaintance of Hurley. And what did you write about the inspector, Iris? I don't remember really. It was one of Sholmes' line. Gregson is the smartest of Scotland Yarders, is how he put it. Oh, did I write that? You know what that one line did for me, eh? The very next month, my pay doubled. Double, I tell you. That's amazing. She really helped him out. All because that at the yard read them. They read all the Sherlock Holmes stories. They even set up a fan club for me. That explained everything. It was around that time when you became such a toady to me. Can you blame me? All it takes is one bad word from you and Mr. Sholmes could change his tune about me. Gregson? No, the great detective will say he's getting quite overrated these days. Think what happened to my salary if that came out into the print, eh? The whole thing gives me the willies. I can't tell you how many nights of the sleepless nights I lost worrying about it. But would never happen, Grexy. Every month the News Rants magazine came out, my hands were trembling as I turned the pages. Oh, how awful for you. Here, have some tea to settle your nerves. Gluck, 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 gluck. We can see into his fish and chips. Ah, lovely. Thank you very much. That really hit the spot, your ladyship. Teetotal. Yep. And like Mommy Wee said, he just pulled that fish and chips out his ass. Whoa. He have infinite amount of fish and chips. I want to have that too. Oh yeah, there's something I'm supposed to talk to you about actually, Mr. Naruhodo. I got an important message for you. I clean forgot it until now. What is it? Out with it. He's drunk on tea. I don't think he's drunk right now. He doesn't seem to have like a red cheek or thing like that, isn't it? There's no way you can be drunk on tea, is there? Unless you mix the tea with a booze, then maybe. Are you going to tell me what is this important message? It's about that young lady who's normally by your side, your assistant. Oh, Susie, what happened to her? She's at the station, isn't she? Being questioned, I believe. Nope, not anymore. She had head off. Where? To Lord Strongheart office, of course. He summoned her. One of that whipstock took her there in a yard carriage after we finished questioning her. But she asked us to tell you she didn't have a fare for a return journey. So go meet her there. She got a nerve using Scotland Yard as blooming message service. Well, thank you for passing that on, Inspector. Why did Susie have to go see the Lord Chief Justice? She didn't tell me. I better head over to the office right away. This is a shop. See, there's a blood here now. Oi, what do you think you're doing, Sunshine? You can't touch anything here. But we were hoping to do some investigation. This is a crime scene, for Pete's sake, no touching. That's the problem, Grexy. Runo's a lawyer, you know that. I'm ever so sorry, your ladyship, ever so sorry. The rule and regulation are in the torn. Of course, if Mr. Naruhodo had been properly appointed by the accused, that would be another matter. You know, show me some representation paper. I'll be happy to let you see things around. Did you hear that, Runo? You need Ginny to sign some representation paper. It looked like presenting is the only way that we'll get to investigate the crime scene. It looks like I can't do any investigation, not with all the bobbies around us. You don't need alcohol to get drunk on tea, because of the caffeine. Oh, indeed, they have a lot of caffeine in them, are they? Although I don't think that the caffeine in the tea is as strong as the caffeine in the coffee now, is there? Okay, I think I would like to leave it here first. I'm thinking of a short and sweet stream right here. So maybe if you guys want to tune in next time right here, where we uncover more and more stuff on this game or another game that I'll be playing right here, I'd be very welcome to see everybody again soon. So I hope that you have a lovely day, and thank you so much for everyone that is coming. If you want to get a commission from me or anything, please check out my lovely Ko-fi page right here. I just want to say thank you to everybody. Hope that you guys enjoy the stream, and see you next time right here. Please keep your tune in right here, and please be together again soon. Bye bye for now. Thank you so much, Mommy Wee. It's my pleasure to do this stream for you. Have a lovely time. See you soon. Bye bye. Ta-ta for now. See you soon. Huggle. See you, everybody.